The strange physics of why water can cut through steel. Water feels soft. It flows around your fingers. You drink it, you wash with it. So how can something so gentle slice clean through solid steel? Here's the strange physics behind one of the most counterintuitive technologies on Earth. On its own, water can't cut steel. A glass of water won't do anything. A river might erode rock over thousands of years, but steel stays intact. The secret isn't the water itself. It's pressure. Industrial water jets don't drip, they explode. These machines force water through an opening thinner than a human hair at pressures up to 90,000 psi. That's more pressure than the deepest part of the ocean multiplied many times over. At that pressure, water doesn't behave like a liquid anymore. It behaves like a solid projectile. The water exits the nozzle at nearly 3 times the speed of sound. Now imagine billions of microscopic water molecules slamming into steel every second at hypersonic speed. Steel doesn't stand a chance. But here's where it gets even stranger. Pure water can cut softer materials like rubber, wood, and plastic. To cut steel, stone, or titanium, engineers add something unexpected. Sand, specifically garnet, a naturally occurring mineral harder than steel. The water jet becomes a delivery system, accelerating these microscopic abrasive particles to insane speeds. At that point, it's not slicing, it's micro-exploding the metal. Each grain removes a tiny fragment. Billions of impacts later, the steel is cleanly separated. No heat, no sparks, no melting. That's important because traditional cutting methods rely on heat, torches, lasers, plasma. Heat weakens metal, dwarfs it. It changes its internal structure. Water jet cutting does none of that. The steel stays cool enough to touch seconds after being cut. That's why water jets are used to cut aircraft parts, medical implants, and even nuclear reactor components. And here's another mind-bending detail. Water jets don't just cut straight lines. They can carve intricate patterns with tolerances smaller than a millimeter. All because water under extreme pressure stops acting like water. Physics calls this momentum transfer. Each particle carries momentum proportional to its mass and velocity. When velocity becomes extreme, even something light becomes devastating. It's the same reason rain doesn't hurt. But hail at high speed can shatter windows. Scale that up to industrial levels and you get a liquid blade. Even more fascinating. Water jet cutters can slice materials stacked together. Steel, rubber, ceramic, all in one pass. No tool change. No recalibration. Just controlled chaos. This technology is also safer and more environmentally friendly than most alternatives. No toxic fumes, no thermal damage. And the water can often be recycled. So the next time you pour water from a tap, remember this. With enough pressure, softness becomes strength. Gentleness becomes force. And one of the most harmless substances on Earth becomes a tool powerful enough to cut steel like butter. If this surprised you, follow for more strange science. Comment if you want more physics explained simply, and tag someone who loves mind-blowing facts.